As one of the potential countries slated to join the Abraham Accords, Azerbaijan happens to be one of the few places outside of Israel where Jews live peacefully alongside Muslims. Our friend Hananya Naftali witnessed it with his own eyes and shared this story on social media. Take a look.
You are about to see, for the first time in your lives, a Jewish community you never heard of. What if I told you that there's a Jewish village, a real Jewish village, inside a Muslim-majority country where Jews live freely, proudly, safely, and no one is trying to kill them? This is not Israel, it's not Brooklyn, it's not even Europe. It's Krasna, Sloda, the Red Village, the only old Jewish town outside Israel in the United States. And yes, it's in Azerbaijan. While in France, Jews are hiding their mezuzahs, while synagogues in America need armed guards, in this Muslim-majority country, Jews are thriving. And nobody's throwing rocks, nobody's burning flags, nobody's blaming Jews for everything. So who are these Jews? They're not Ashkenazi, not Sephardic, they're called Mountain Jews. And their story is wild. The Mountain Jews came to this region over 2,000 years ago. Some say they're descendants of Persian Jews. Others trace them all the way back to the Babylonian exile. Either way, here they found a safe haven. These people speak Jehuri, a Jewish dialect of Persian. They pray in Hebrew, their traditions are Jewish, but their culture? It's a mix of Jewish soul and Azeri spice. For centuries, they lived in the remote mountains of the Caucasus, surviving empires, resisting invaders, and keeping Shabbat on the mountaintops. Stalin tried to erase them. Anti-Semites came for them. But they held on. They always held on. In the 18th century, the Khan of Kuba, a Muslim ruler, gave them this land and said, "This is yours." And guess what? The Jews and Muslims did not go to war. They shook hands and they kept their word. That's why today, Krasna Sloboda, the Red Village, is the only all-Jewish village outside Israel. It has 2 synagogues, kosher butcher, Jewish schools, Jewish cemeteries, and not a single barbed wire fence. The secret? It's not complicated. Respect. Azerbaijan is one of the few Muslim-majority countries that actually protects its Jews. The government even restored the village's infrastructure. So I flew here to speak with the director of this school in this Red Village because he knows the answers that we all want to know. So this is what he told me. What does it mean to be a Jew here in Azerbaijan?
Azərbaycanda Yahudi olmaq o deməkdir ki, Azərbaycanda yaşayan bütün xalqlarla yanaşı, biz burada özümüzü azad, bütün qanunlardan sərbəst şəkildə eyni bərabər səviyyədə iştirak edən və antisemitizmə məruz qalmayan bir insan olmaq deməkdir.
This is not a utopia, but it's a miracle. One that the media doesn't want to talk about because it destroys their narrative. Jews can't live peacefully in Muslim-majority countries? Wrong answer. Just come to the Red Village and see for yourselves. Meanwhile, in the West, anti-Israel activists hold genocidal signs who call for the destruction of the Jewish nation and call it free speech. Absolutely shameful. The Red Village is not just a village, it's a proof. It's a proof that it's not religion that divides us, but rather politics, hatred, and cowardice. And when you take that out of the equation, Jews and Muslims can be neighbors. So behind me is the Red Village, the only Jewish village outside Israel. And when you cross the river, you see here a Muslim village. So the next time someone tells you that Jews can't live in peace in a Muslim-majority countries, show them this village, the Red Village in Azerbaijan, is a wonderful example of coexistence and mutual respect.
That's something you seldom hear about. Jewish and Muslim communities living peacefully as neighbors. To see more of Hananya's social media content, look for Hananya Naftali on Facebook or YouTube or at @hnaftali on Instagram. He has great content. Well, if you had the power to help people in a practical way, what would you do? One woman dreamed of a stress-free shopping experience that would honor its customers who need food or clothing. And thanks to our generous partners, CBN Israel is working with the group to make it happen. Nicole Yansezian has the story.
In the heart of Tel Aviv, CBN Israel has partnered with a congregation that is serving the community by providing shelter during the war and running a store for groceries, clothes, and essentials free of charge for people in need.
And I'm here with Natasha Majulga, and we're on the premises of the International Christian Fellowship. You have an organization here, and you said this was your dream.
16 years ago, we moved with the small kids, 4 luggage bags, nothing else, no money. We moved to build a church for young generation, especially here in Tel Aviv. The kids are growing fast. You need to change clothes, in need of everything.
Natasha's personal journey fuels her current passion for helping those in need.
We actually have a lady, she's 82 and her husband is in a wheelchair. And she said this is the only food she can get. It's here for free. It's why we always open and we have a nice music in the store. It smells good. We create the atmosphere of rest. People can come and just relax. We treat them with the coffee, with the tea, with some sweets. This is our mission, that the people in the crisis never felt that they value less, no matter how big the crisis in their life, that they are still precious in our eyes, in God's eyes. It was my crazy dream that I can come and do my shopping and pay zero money. Just experience that, and the people can experience who maybe have the same issue, the same situation.
This was your dream, and you've made it come true. Yeah. What a selfless dream. It's amazing. I want to see your shop. I haven't seen it yet.
Let's go.
Okay.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Before this war, we covered 650 families. For just the last week, we have 50 more families. So it's just growing and growing. Sometimes people come and we don't have enough, and it's always break our hearts. So thank you so much for CBN that for now we have enough to give people, and especially now when the people in the line 3 hours before we open the store. CBN actually provide us to bring people help in such a time as this. It's stressful enough already, and we see how people desperate for this. It really helps us be sure that we can cover people, and they won't be struggle, and they won't be hungry, or even more stressful that they have not enough for their families. So it's really a relief to us and a huge help.
Well, that's a wonderful story of CBN partners helping a ministry reach out to people in need in Tel Aviv. Well, that's all for this edition of Jerusalem Dateline. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can follow us on social media, and you can also access CBN content through our CBN News and other CBN apps. And don't forget to sign up for our email blasts so you can continue to receive CBN content. And please keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem and for God to thwart the plans of evil men, that His justice would come forth in Israel and the surrounding countries. And as always, that the hostages would survive and come home safely, and soon. I'm Chris Mitchell. For all of us here at the Jerusalem Bureau, we'll see you next time on Jerusalem Dateline.
Before you leave, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, we would love to hear how the Lord is moving and touching your heart right now. So be sure to comment below, and then share this video with someone you feel needs it just as much as you did.